Good afternoon, this is Bob Trade Genius. It's the 21st of August, and I think we all survived the eclipse. I hope you enjoyed it. Where I live, we had, I think, close to 65%. You can see a noticeable dimming in the luminosity. Got a little bit cooler, and then about 40 minutes later, it was back to normal. For us, we have a bigger shadow because we're farther away. And I'm going to just go through a few charts today. It was an interesting day. In fact, pushed it down, but vol got slammed pretty hard. We had UVXY puts on. I added to them, and then in the first thing in the morning, I added to mine on Friday, and then this morning I recommended other people join me, and I think they're glad they did. I think there's follow through tomorrow. The market was slightly down. I think they're setting up for a turnaround Tuesday, and it also, we're coming into the Fed Jackson hole, so I don't think we're going to get, unless something comes out of the blue somewhere, I don't think we're going to get a big sell-off this week. So hopefully they'll grind volatility down and grind gold and silver and the miners up. But what I want to do is I want to look for some opportunities for some puts. And the big one I'm watching right now is in DRIP. It's had a great run. I mean, from the 7th of August all the way through today, and it's still in a buy mode. And it went embedded on the 11th, and it's been driving higher. Now, I had XLE puts, which I cashed out of on Thursday, made a profit on them. I was probably a week or two early in getting in on them, but I still made money on them. But now I'm watching, and I don't want to get in front of the drip. I don't know if there's still going to be some things selling on it or not. With oil's looking a little weak, but this is going to be a good opportunity. I think there's a $2 or $3 trade here on drip puts, maybe to grab $1,000 on 10 contracts. And that's what I'm watching for. And I'm looking for here, this is my slow stoke, and I'm looking for that to dip, and I'm watching my vol reversals here to basically my dots. I speeded up my fast stoke just because I'm looking for some peaks. You can really do this mostly for the triples. So I'm looking for opportunities here to see if I can grab something. So I got this, but it didn't come down. This is an after hours thing, and so I'm kind of watching it. We're also still in dust puts. And they're still looking pretty good. Right now I have a 26-25 spread. We rolled down from last week, so trade's nice and profitable for us. And I think this still keeps going down. And if we break 25, I'll figure out what I want to do in terms of the spread, if I want to keep it on or not. But I think the gold move and the miner move is going to be more secular than cyclical. And so I'm getting excited about our opportunities there. I'm also long, WPM, which I've been recommending people. It's coming up on the VWAP here now, and if it breaks this, I have some sold calls on it for 1950s for next Friday, but still nice move higher off the earnings. I think it has a dividend coming up here. I'm not sure when it goes ex-dividend. I have to look. I really don't care, but if it pops over this, then I'm excited about just taking the calls off and letting it run. The slow stoke is starting to trend, and makes it pretty exciting for me. This is my biggest position. Taking a look at the Qs, is I went into the day short Qs and short vol, and then I flipped from short Qs to long Qs, and then I just kind of scalp traded the futures all day. There were some really good trades in there, and then it got choppy, and then the end of the day got nice again. So the middle of the day just kind of eats you up if you let it, or you just leave it be. But it was it looks like we got a temporary low here. I'm looking that maybe we'll probably push up to either 142 area, maybe back up to VWAP, and then we'll have to see what happens with Yellen. This is turning around here, so we may get a move higher before we make another dip down. So just something to keep an eye on. And I think you know, if you like to play the futures, I'd take a good hard look at NQ. And let's take a look at gold here, just grinding higher, which is kind of nice. You know, the slow stoke is staying above 60, and it's resetting up again. And I'd like for it to pop back up here and start grinding higher again. But I really only are in minors on this, but I added AG today. You know, for a little bit of beta, because my wheat and precious metals don't move that fast. But I think we'll get a double out of those by the time this moves over. But I'm selling calls against it anyway every week, so I fully intend to get a double out of it in 12 months. And so, you know, if you kind of want to wait on it, I bought 640 when it closed. But if you're more cautious, you can wait till 660. But I'm not going to wait, and I'll probably add 2. But for purpose of the signal, we're in it, and then when these trend dots flip, then probably looking for at least 719, and I'm looking for this gap fill up in here as kind of the next areas for resistance on it. We're at the UNG as well, and that's holding up fine. And so we moved our stop up right up to the trend dots here, and I'll probably move it up again tomorrow, and we'll just keep working that trade. And let's see, anything else of interest? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm going into the week expecting that the market's going to grind higher, so I'm not going to put any sold call spreads on this week, because I think the surprise will be that way. I'm going to work on the futures. I think oil's probably going to turn around, so I think they had a bit of sell-off because people that have physical are probably puking their contracts out because they don't want to take delivery. And I did this before and I was early, and sometimes this can go for a few more days. But I think oil's probably at its low here for another run, and then going to September, October, I think oil rolls over hard again. So that's kind of where I'm at. You know, the other thing that I put a position on is that, you know, I have Ethereum and Litecoin, and Ethereum jumped, and I rolled out of Ethereum yesterday and rolled into Litecoin. I think it's gonna make a move if it gets over 47.50 area. I think it's going to go to 52.50 area. It's a nice coin, and it's been pretty steady performer, so it's not one of those things that are going to fly all over the place on you. And it's going to be very usable. So it's going to get a lot of activity, a lot of transactions, and that's how you make money into coins. Besides just by speculation, is the transaction. You're going to pick up wealth that way as well. So anyway, but we're swing trading it. So I'm looking for a move higher on that, and then if you're interested, if you go to our site, we put together a training class on the cryptos. My partner Phil has been trading these for 6 years. He's I defy anybody that knows much more than he does in the space, and he has some really interesting perspectives. If you join the binary trading room, we also have the crypto trading room in the same place for the advanced, and so you can get some really good trades out of there. And 2 weeks ago, a lot of people were telling us that the bubble has broken, and this stuff's going to nothing, and you know, Ethereum's almost doubled, Bitcoin did double plus, and a number of nice coins came out that are going to open with some good profit for people that Phil recommended. So I'd take a good hard look at that. Go to theacademy.com or go to tradegenius.co. You know, sign up. You know, if you buy the class, you get a whole year's worth of the room included in it. And if you just go month to month on it, I think you're going to find that you're going to make a lot of money. And so I think you'll enjoy it. Anyways, Bob from Trade Genius. You guys have a great day. I'll be back at you tomorrow. And I think what I'll do is I think I'll throw up the futures trading tomorrow. We've updated our day trading money machine software. It looks pretty good, really clean during the day, and I think I'll load it live and put it out there for free, so you guys can see the signals and see if you guys can make some money. I'll just check back on the YouTube channel in the morning, and I'm not sure when I'll do it, but if you just see it's live, that's what it is. Okay, doke. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.